different. I mean, of course, because you screwed it up, but it sounds totally different.
Yeah, just we thought that part fit well in that spot right there. So
that reminded me of Biggie and what was that song? Warning. Was it Warning? No.
When he switched up?
Yeah, when he switched up
a few things. You're dead wrong. He switched up in Warning.
Yeah, I felt
different tone of voice, how you play with it, and then it leaves the fans and people to wonder, hey, who is that?
Yeah, and now I got that song in my head. Whatever. We'll go back to that on another day.
Yeah.
You know, in the song also, you make a couple of good points about how money makes you feel good, but it's also negative. Like me personally, I believe that money is just a piece of paper that the banks put value behind it. When you actually have success in your life, then money just comes to you.
Yeah.
How do you what's your point of success? Like when will you say to yourself, okay, I'm successful?
Okay, I do base it a little bit around money because I think that way as well, but I also got two minds because I also say, sometimes, financially, if you don't have money, like success is not always going to pay the bills. But me, I consider myself successful when I had the opportunity to go to another country and everybody said, oh, you should go to the NBA, why you not in the NBA? But that dream is not realistic for everybody. I went to a bunch of camps after college, made the last cut to the Utah Jazz, and unfortunately I didn't get in the league, but I still went to another country, experienced other cultures. I've been to 7 countries and came back to my hood, and now younger kids are seeing that maybe they can do it. Like when I was growing up, we haven't had a pro player in my neighborhood.
Straight up.
And from my hood, my hood is 7 buildings and everybody can play ball. And I was fortunate enough to, when my coach came and got me, he said, listen, you going to North Carolina, it was about 4 other players that could have won as well. And I was lucky enough to fit the bill. So that's when I knew I was successful.
That's a good touch right there.
Graduating from college and having a degree to fall back on and just talking to kids about, what's really happening.
You got another song out called I'm So Broken.
Oh yeah.
Because you got to rap BK.
Oh yeah. BK all day.
How's the fans in Australia feeling that song?
Well, the beat was made by my boy PR from Sydney, crazy beat maker. When he let me hear that beat, the hook came to my head, and actually it hasn't really warmed up over there yet, but we know it's gonna be big. That's gonna be a big song. And I'm a firm believer in representing your family and where you come from. A lot of dudes get that little buzz and then they forget about where they came and they can't go back. You know what I mean? So I'm never gonna change it. I'm always BK and Lafayette Guards till I die. You know what I mean? So I love Brooklyn, I love Australia, those are my 2 homes, you know what I mean? So I just represent it.
I rep Queens all day, Astoria, baby.
Queens. Don't worry, Melbourne. I got an anthem coming for y'all, too. I'm going to show some love and make me a Melbourne, Australia anthem for y'all.
I'm so Sydney.
Yeah. Sydney, all my Sydney peeps. I got peeps all over, but where I rest my head is Melbourne.
No doubt.
Melbourne, I love Melbourne.
You're a Melbourne boy. I know Melbourne. I say Melbourne.
No, well, when you're American, you come there first, you're going to say Melbourne.
Right.
The way it's pronounced, the way you see the words, you say Melbourne. They must say, oh, you fresh out of America.
Yeah,
but as you get there, you see that they pronounce it Melbourne. So,
okay. As a matter of fact, let's just go straight into that I'm So Brooklyn song real quick.
Oh yeah, check me out, Australia. This one is gonna be big. Brooklyn, stand up for your boy. I represent my hood all day.
Chase Baker, the R, Urban Latino Radio, you already know.
We need to jump off, yeah, it's cause I'm so Brooklyn. Look at how I'm looking, I'm so Brooklyn. You should never write the hands that feed you. And I don't know the mother that feeds, but I wanna eat too. I came through, stole the shine like a thief do. Now the honeys wanna lock me down like police do. Why your face all in my book? Oh, you believe too? Proud of my space, fake friends don't see through. My man Mano told me how I should bleed you. First I say hi, wave by, then delete you. You not impressed, but I promise you.
So do you want to get my mic?
Huh? Not really. I came here for him today.
What inspired you into this whole, what world spin you into this world? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, growing up in the hood, you always got hip hop in your blood. You see the heavyweights, you hear about them whole big and everybody. So you want to, you shoot to be like the legend. So I always had hip hop. I think hip hop is global. It's taking over. Every corporation, major corporation, they using, how to use it to get through to people. So it was always there. And when I had opportunities that presented itself, I just ran with it.
Indeed. I mean, you got a lot of weight on your shoulder there. You said Big, Jay, Kane.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It goes back. Like KRS, everybody. Nas. There's a lot of legends, man, that inspire me that, I look at them and I say, it's like any hero, any kid growing up, you want to be like the hero.
Indeed, they are idols, you know what I'm saying? In our time of being raised, New York was a very grimy, gritty place, a lot of perk buildings, a lot of people doing drugs, booze and all that, a lot of people distributing pharmaceuticals, you know what I'm saying? So there was a lot to be inspired by, you know what I mean? So how do you make the transition now to a place like Australia, and how are they receptive to the hip hop and understanding it like we do?
Oh, just like anything, when you go into something, like you gotta show, you gotta prove yourself. So all I did was rep my brand. I ain't changed. I'm from hood, I'm from Brooklyn. I've been out there, stayed the same, representing my hood, and never forgot where I came from. And they gravitated towards that. Australia has accepted me for who I am. I ain't go out there changing up, being something that I'm not. So, that's what I was recommending for anybody. Just, keep it 100.
Yeah, and I think that's a benefiting thing for you. Like, you get to go to another culture, and you actually get some energy from them as well, and it makes you more of a worldly artist, kind of like, right?
Yes, sir. It's a huge advantage to have more than one fan base, especially in another country. You know what I mean? So, shout out to all my peoples in Australia that held me down. It meant a lot. You know what I mean? That's what Chase Baker was born down back in the hood, getting it on. So, shout out to y'all.
That's dope. That's dope. So let's talk about the current rap game. How you feeling about what's going out there? Like, a lot of people saying hip hop is dead. I personally will leave my opinion for what after you have to say, but you can go on.
I'm not gonna say hip hop is dead because me as a person that love music, I'm always bopping to something new. But the game has definitely changed. It's a lot more poppy, but it's what you like. It's what you like. I still think it's a lot of cats out there with that gutter, that lyrical content that people like us, we gonna gravitate to no matter what is out there. Whatever bubblegum stuff is out there, we gonna chop through and find the real.
Yeah. Like you said, by hip hop becoming more worldly, it became corporate at some point, and a lot of money is being generated. So yeah, we can still have the street cats. We just gotta see how it benefits the streets as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sometimes the streets is the last one to gain. Now hip hop has gone to this level, right? And the streets is still the streets. So how do they gain from something that they birthed for?
True indeed. I feel like that's exactly true because every old major corporation, they use hip hop to get through to our community, but you don't really see those stars in our community.
Indeed.
Like, everybody get pushed to a certain platform and then you don't see them anymore, even though they are part of the environment.
Of course.
So I think a lot of times we do get exploited, but